Podbean is an awesome podcast hosting option that's been in the market for a very long time, but is it the right choice for you and your show? Today, we're going to find out. When it comes to picking the right podcast host, it really comes down to three things: features, support, and price. So we're going to walk through each of those categories for Podbean to help you make your decision. Before we get into the features, something I want to stress about Podbean is it's for a pretty particular person. They give you a ton of features to really customize things and make it a little more high tech and your own unique feel, which you'll see when I go through the features. So they definitely gear themselves towards a specific kind of podcaster. So if you like diving into tech, really making it your own, Podbean's probably the perfect fit for you, and you'll see why. Like any podcast host, Podbean allows your show to be found across the different directories where people consume shows, like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all the other players, which is the point of a podcast host, because if people can't find your content, they can't listen to it. Podbean also gives you a podcast studio, which is an easy to use audio recorder app that you can use to create the content that you distribute. Podbean also has live stream functionality, which allows you to capture high performing audio without any limits. And this is a very unique feature to Podbean that for certain situations makes them the obvious no-brainer choice. They also have a podcast app for you as the podcaster, as well as for listeners, that acts as a podcast player. And a ton of people are using this app to consume podcasts. So that's a huge advantage that you get through using Podbean. And as a creator, you can actually manage your show within the app as well. They recently launched Podbean AI, which uses AI to give you a ton of benefits. The first category is AI audio optimization. And this uses AI for noise reduction, intelligent leveler to level out different mics to make it sound as smooth as possible, cut filler words and silence, plus filtering and auto EQ. So basically it uses AI to make your content sound as good as possible without additional work for you as the creator. They also have AI generated content tools. And with these, you can automate titles and show notes to make it more click-worthy and easier to find across different directories. There's AI enhanced transcripts to make it more accessible, and precisely crafted chapter markers to help viewers find exactly what they're looking for. And all of these tools just really make it a better experience for your listeners without any additional time to you. And all of these things used to take a lot of time if done manually. So they're using AI to make that as seamless as possible. The next batch of features is all about monetization, and they give you a ton here as well. They have their own ads marketplace that makes it easier for you to find sponsors. They have patron and paid content options so that you can sell to your listeners exclusive content and access to you and your show. They have Apple Podcasts subscription integration, so you can sell subscriptions through the Apple Podcast platform. And they have dynamic ad insertion capability. And what this allows you to do is change content within already published content. And in this example, it would be ads. So for example, you have an ad, let's say in the beginning, the middle, and the end. You can change this content, since it's dynamic, at any point in time, which is a huge tool for you as a podcaster, because even if you approach a new sponsor, you can sell sponsorship across your previous catalog of content as well. So a massive tool for making money. The cons when it comes to Podbean, because of course, like anything, there are some, is that you do have to pay per podcast. So if you do want to host multiple podcasts, you're going to have to pay additionally for another Podbean plan for that show, except on their highest plan. If you go for their highest plan, you can host multiple shows. Podbean AI, one of their latest features, is also a paid upgrade after the 2-hour free trial. So if you want to take full advantage of all those benefits, you will have to pay additionally on top of your subscription for the podcast hosting. I want to make that as clear as possible for you. And also with all these different tools, to take full advantage, you're going to have to learn their ecosystem and how to best use them. Luckily, they're pretty active with their community. They create a ton of content and resources to help you do this, but you will have to invest a bit of time to take full advantage of these tools. But if you're this kind of person that would be drawn to Podbean, probably not an issue for you because you like this stuff anyways, and you're probably drawn to them for the specific things that you can do with Podbean that you can't with other hosts. Podbean also gives you unlimited audio hosting across their paid plans, as well as video hosting for certain plans. So you don't pay additionally for how much content you're uploading or even how many people are downloading it. They also give you a professional podcast website, and they have a ton of customizable themes so that you can make this look any way that you want. And there's a ton of customization when it comes to the website that you can create for your show through Podbean. When it comes to support, Podbean has a very good track record when it comes to customer satisfaction. They've been able to be a main player in the game for a long time because they serve their customers right, and they get back to you if you actually have a problem. With that being said though, live customer support is only accessible to those users on their highest plan. So just keep that in mind. For pricing on Podbean, they do have a completely free plan that comes with some basic features, but most users will end up upgrading to one of their paid plans. And those start at $14 when paid monthly, or $9 per month when paid yearly, and range up to $99 per month when paid monthly, or $79 when paid yearly. And as mentioned already within the features section, their plans come with unlimited storage for both audio and video, depending on the plan that you go with. So there won't be additional expenses to you if you decide to upload more content per month, or if your show grows dramatically. You only pay more if you want access to certain features within that tier, which is pretty nice. You know what you're getting into, and it's not going to scale up even if your show goes to the moon. So who is Podbean best fit for? Podbean is fantastic for tech-savvy people with unique needs fit to Podbean's really unique features. They have some features that no other podcast hosts really have. And for the people that are drawn to that, it makes Podbean an absolute no-brainer. If after watching this, you're ready to give Podbean a try completely for free, you can do so using the link down below. It's in the description box and the pinned comment of this video. And using that link will support the channel at no additional cost to you. So thank you in advance for doing so. But if you're not completely sold on Podbean yet and want some more information, check out this video right here. It's a walkthrough of Podbean with a member of their team showing you all the different features and how to best use them. So if you're ready to go, it's linked down below for free. If you want some more information, check this video out right here. I'll see you over there and keep podcasting.